This is a map I don't know if Brightwing would be. We're gonna get a Brightwing. Looks like I'll be tank. Look at all these range players. We got a Vala. Wow, okay, so... Wait, Mephisto. Okay, well, people are stacked in the lane. He got his Vala wins, and now he's thinking moving on. We got somebody who might do like an off-lane Zool. Got a Greymane. So it looks like I'm tank, which is fine. Damage is going to be... I don't really know the damage yet, but it could be difficult. I might just want to do Johanna for the point standability-ness. The lane is tough for Diablo, and it's a very long lane map. So I think my best bet is probably Johanna. I could work on my Garrosh. Dax, thank you for the 21 months. Putting up with you? No, you're... I don't know what you mean, Dax. You're dead easy. I appreciate you. Thanks. Yes, but it looks like Mephisto basically might be smurfing for one. And looks like they vary back and forth between their two favorite characters, Vala and Mephisto. We got a Tychus. I think the pressure of Garrosh is probably the most impactful thing here. And worth the practice. A Zagara, huh? Feast or famine. Games are going well tonight. Had a good Stukov battle. Aww. With the Brightwing and the Tychus. It was a pretty good pick. Looks like they want to pick their tank next. I got a Gul'dan. At least I can help with lane clear. And then we can use our abilities for other things. Let's let Zag pick last. Just in case they pick up a Zeratul or something weird. Or even a Genji or a Tracer or anything that would farm a Zagara pretty well. Ragnaros? I think that might be okay for old Zag. And a Lunara. Oh. Okay. Imperious main tank Lunara Gul'dan, wow. Doing an Arthas switch over for the Rag versus, well. I guess if we're using Pokemon rules, fire beats ice. Because it melts ice. But then the ice becomes water, so I've never really agreed with it much. Yeah, they're definitely double poison, and we have a Brightwing, which nowadays doesn't necessarily mean she can't keep up, but they will hit a lot of easy damage, which will make my job a little tough. Though I think we still do level 1 shield talent. Could do Laws of Hope, but the win rate on it's really low. Or not, you know, not horribly low, but you know. I think a shield would outpace the poison more often and let me dodge the Imperious, maybe? Actually, there's an argument for both. No, we get to see what this Mephisto does. We get to let... Isn't there supposed to be an H in Johnny Rocket? I don't know. I haven't been to a Johnny Rocket since I flew through... O'Hare? Chicago? Had a Johnny Rocket that I ate at? That'd probably be the last time. Okay, what's the thingy here? We got heal 1.6 health per second. Reduced by 5 seconds. I think we still want that. And then we'll see what kind of this clump is looking like. We might be able to do a full punish build. But either way, the goal of Johanna is blinds for Imperious and Lunara. Maybe White Mane if she does auto attack build. But mostly we're going to see if we can lane clear and get them pushed out so we have control of this down area.
That feels much better.
And we got the orb. If we can lock down Imperius, we're going to have a really good time. There is a little bit of Imperius versus Mephisto issue we may run into. I'm going to save my well. Looks like Imperius isn't actually looking at him. It might be Drain. Oh, nice. Tychus visit.
Someone wanna help our amigo?
Okay, he's got help coming.
The beacons have activated. Control them. Let this work.
Very well.
I want to see if I can maybe get that orb to pop, but it doesn't look like it. They're actually going to stack top, and it should go pretty well for them. I'm going to need a Bright Wing. Perfect. Hey, Ninja Turtle fan. Welcome to you. Happy Monday. I'm just being noisy in front of my Mephisto brethren. That was a good polymorph. Tychus in the back line, though. So Tychus is going to have to back out.
Thank you, my friend.
Which, thanks to Arthas doing well up there. Oh yeah, we know the full Harger kit. I made a video about it earlier over on my YouTube. But yeah, no, we know the full bruiser. The full bruisey business. I want to get that orb. I think it was a little expensive and it cost Brightwing. I think it's just too much poke for Tychus right now.
Like flash before the wind. Akarat wills it. That feels much better.
It's a blind. That'll be brief control. I think if I just kind of work on zoning out, I gotta get rid of... Ooh, he's taking damage.
Choose a talent.
No, well. That's another rag death, though. That's great. Blessed momentum.
Crusade calls.
Don't really...
Make your peace.
And my best bet might be to just kind of weather it. There goes Tychus. We are getting points, though, actually. I mean, it might be worth it to... Worth it. Not quite enough. Okay, hey, it was enough. All right, that might cost Mephisto, but I think 100 Zergwave versus nothing is going to be pretty good. They have the clear for it, though. With Gul'dan and Lunara. Still trying to play? Wait, can you not get into Shadowlands after all these years? No, it's not. I never expect to play World of Warcraft on the night of release. But that's funny, after all these years, it's still calling back everybody to it. We lost a lot of our Zergwave. We still got some. Oh, those Broodware. Rag is kind of. Wait, we got a wall for our trouble? Oh, Imperius on the side. Cool. Lunara's taken the lane. Oh, there's a meatball. Okay, who battles Lunara? He wants to swap. Imperius really isn't watching those ghosts. There he was. That's a pretty good hit on Gul'dan. I don't think we can finish it.
Thank you, my friend.
Oh, Mephisto's backing. Okay. We should be okay. He'll just take a little bit. Alright, Tychus is gonna take top. He's not, though. He's not interested. He's gonna be able to wiggle, but that was a good unstoppable. Can I save him? No.
Here we go again. The beacons are powering up.
This is still savable, particularly with the buildings getting mad. Okay, it's a bit messy. It's a bit messy. But we hit a good shield there, got rid of a white main. I don't think I can support Tychus harder. Outside, I mean, really, Mephisto's the one. He's doing more random damage, but Mephisto's the one delivering me the goods. So white mane should be walking back out. That's Imperius. Okay, that's too busy. That's 3.
Over here.
So we can rotate maybe on a rag. Oh gosh, he dropped a laser, and it's gonna get hit by the lava wave. Oh, and all of Arthas is gonna be hit by the lava wave.
The crusade calls.
Oh, we know. We just figured it wasn't. I think he did the right thing. I think it was the right person for the right job there. Plus, Mephisto could have joined once it went gray if he really wanted to. Ow, this is gonna hurt. I'm tiny. I don't think our draft is bad. I think Tychus probably doesn't feel like he can interact with the enemy team because of the amount of poke they have. Brightwing can't heal Tychus to a degree that's making Tychus comfortable. I mean, Johnny Rocket has every right to be confused and alarmed. Because he was doing great top. Okay, that's the white main ult out. Actually gonna do hammer here. I don't really have a... Okay, let's boss. Brightwing's gonna hearth. We got rid of Gul'dan, so we don't need to worry about that part. I mean, you're getting poked all game. I don't agree with the Draken laser. But it is helping with the boss. Oh, hopefully that casts a little early. Yeah, it's gonna get rid of the lane, but it won't get rid of this and that. So I like everything that just happened. Oh man, they're pretty low. Ooh, that's gonna be a good hit. It's gonna be a decent hit. They kind of clawed us back in. We gotta push out bottom as well. Okay, let's hurry. Kept our bottom despite all that too. He lost a lot of health starting that up. I mean, we tanked the... Oh, the laser isn't on the stuff. It's on a lane or a mercenary camp. Four, three, two, one. I need that damage. I had to get in the meatball in order to... In order to ride out with fanaticism. At least it's a top. It did kill Imperius, but man, it was working on those mercenaries for way too long. Okay, well, let's knock out bottom. Wait on the next cooldown. Watch out for Imperius, everybody. He did burn. That's gonna be a pretty decent hit. I think White Mane's out of tricks.
Thank you, my friend.
Okay, everybody's chasing. What do we got?
How about we bust up one of
Zerg threat eliminated.
Everybody's hearthing.
We live another day.
Thank you, my friend.
Another boss, 20 seconds. Okay, that's doable. Welcome to HotS. Pardon me, busy game. Okay, got a top wave. Oh no, the boss is going bottom. I gotta get in that bush. Mephisto backed. Because he's nervous about us losing and getting catapults in that lane. Okay, I gotta hang out by Brightwing. Better me than somebody else. There's the big stun. Hopefully we can just get rid of Lunara. We spread out for this. Arthas got a little isolated. There's Imperius, possibly. Arthas is all over him. There's an Imperius. He missed a spear. Mephisto's doing really good damage. Ragnaros is all over the back, though. I think I'm going to go down, but we should be good. GG. It was weird. I mean, unpracticed might be the right thing to say. He got poked a lot. And he got a lot in the rhythm stacks. And then he had Combat Tactician, press the advance, so he did okay. Neosteel Coating makes sense with the poison. Sizzling attacks, so I think we just got a couple of quick picks, but yeah, the laser was a weird choice into so much poke. I think he would have had an easier time with Odin. But luckily we got that Lunara release, really nice. Whew. Anyway. Z, HotS, thank you for the compliment. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. I like making them. I feel very, very lucky for the CCL and Heroes Hearth crew basically being like, we have the CCL. What do you want to make videos on? I'm like, oh, can I interview people? That sounds great. I'm all for that. I think we did okay. I mean, I think Tychus also had everybody muted, so Arthas kind of got a little tilted there. Wild game. I don't think any other tank... I would not have wanted to be ETC in that. Oh my goodness. That would have been just awful. I think Johanna was the best pick. And Gary, in the end, would have been awful too. Because I was thinking I maybe could have accessed or Gul'dan. But I would have had to walk all the way out there. And then with the slow from White Mane. And what is that slow? I know the talent, I just don't know how much it is. Oh, is that me? Is that the one?
Champion returns.
Because she did, upon casting, your position change to an additional enemy hero. So maybe just Inquisition. Slows them by 30%. Okay, so I Shrink Ray because my damage is reduced by 50%, which isn't bad when targeting the tank. But the slow would have been brutal on Garrosh. Yeah, that is a big question for tanking. My question would be, what's your rank? Only because it matters about the players you're talking about. And are you talking about, like, are you talking about Diablo, ETC? Who's kind of your main? Diamond 3, okay. So you should have people looking at you. That shouldn't be the issue. So next question would be, what are your tanks? And are you just engaging too far out? Diablo Murden, okay. Those are both very dive heavy, of course, so you can outpace your team. Are you currently sporting the whole Feast on Fear and Life Leech kind of thing? So at least if you go deep, you can live for long enough that maybe your team can catch up. There's also issues right now, like with the, the medallion still being in game for another week, that Diablo Murden, go deep for something and then end up not completing that. You go W build. Okay, so that's really good for getting your souls back up if you die. But I would definitely think about running Life Leech, because as you auto attack, you'll be healing yourself for a dramatic amount. And if you make an engage that doesn't work out, or you need your team to catch up to you, it'll give you that time to live. And the rest of it's pretty like, there's some cool stack in here, like Diabolic Momentum, and Cruelty will give you increased attack speed. So that can help, but otherwise, if you're in D3, your teammates are decent, they're drafting good, and you're not quite on Diamond 2 where it's like masters disagreeing with what you're doing, which is what I kind of ran into here at the top Diamond area. So it might just come down to some gross little basics like that, like check your tab screen, see who's your top damage player, make sure that person's in range to actually interact when you engage. But luckily with this build, things are a lot easier, and you engage and you live for long enough that people can catch up to you. And that's the easiest way to rock it. As for Murden, I'm not a very good Murden. I don't really have much. I like his delete potential. He's very telegraphed for people in Diamond. If you jump, they will get crazy on you. Like, crazy. Like, you'll be like, I'm gonna jump slightly sideways, and they're like, that's jump on cooldown, everybody kill Murden, and you're like, whoa. I mean, you probably would have died anyway, even if you had the jump on cooldown, because they stun locked you and got crazy on you. But it's such a telegraph that the whole enemy team goes, kill Murden now! And even though they wouldn't normally act like that, they suddenly turn around on you. It's really creepy. So counter-poked. Losing a lot because I get poked. Diablo and Murden do suffer a little bit. Johanna probably has the best answer to poke with the blind. If it's, of course, poke auto attacks. But then the shield works well against spells for, like, Jaina and stuff like that. So you might need to invest in Johanna if you see a lot of poke on the enemy side, because Diablo can get kited. It's not a problem that he gets poked. It's that once the poke starts, even if you engage, they'll disengage and kite you the whole time you're trying to get something done. So Johanna might be your better bet, and with poke, Fanaticism helps out a lot. Because you now are going up to 40% speed faster, so if you're making an engage and you pop it, you actually get on top of the enemy while they're trying to kite you, and that can help.